Okay, Kaylin, looking at your breaststroke here. You're doing a lot of really good stuff here and just some things we can keep working on. Um, just small things, like we need to work on getting a little better, call it power position on the wall, so we're getting a better power push-off. Maybe squaring out the feet a little bit more, loading it up a little bit more so we can get more power off the wall. Okay? Good streamline right there, good body dolphin, good pull out. Then there's just things we need to work on, which is really relating to head position. This is a pretty good breakout here. Just maybe, I like the body line, like the head position. Could argue just a little bit deep on this breakout. So we have too much water on the back. Maybe trying to break out a little closer to the surface. Okay, a lot of air right here. So we always want to try to clean up this air. We don't want to be pulling air. When we have this much air, we're definitely slipping. So just try to clean that up a little bit. Here, shooting forward. I like the attack forward here. I do think we're a little deep in the stroke and maybe over bobbling the head. So right here, your head is way up. And this is what I want you to see. Just a little bit deep in the stroke, you're getting stuck. So we don't want to quite be that deep in the stroke. We ideally would be, shoulders, elbows in front of shoulders. So just a little deep in the stroke. I also think we're pulling just a little bit wide. So we're kind of straight arm and a little bit wide. Now that looks like you're getting up on top of the elbow, but I still think we're a little wide. Okay, I'm going to speed this up. The timing. Would again like to get fully stretched, then unload on the kick. You're definitely going to have success with this stroke, and you definitely are getting stronger and better at it. Okay, good pull out right there, good head position. This one a lot better with your line to break out, so way better on that one. Still a little bit of air on that hand. This is where if we can just get you a little more shoot and stretch before we unload on the kick. Let's do another one here. So a little more shoot and stretch. At this point, we'd just like to have those arms to be a little more out in front, in more of a streamline with your hands out here before you unload on the kick. So before we really unload on that, we'd like to have you in that more stretch position. You definitely are snapping that kick. I like the foot speed. Definitely a quick kick. Really good there. A little too much head movement again. We're kind of up and down, bobbling with the head. Trying to leave that head like we do that goggle drill, leaving it. Okay, this is where I want to see it. See it right here. Just might be a little bit wide with the stroke. And let's go back one. Okay, just see how the arms are kind of straight right here. Wondering if we can, again, try to get on top of the elbow a little bit more. Here, again, I'd like you to be fully stretched before you unload on the kick, and see how you're kind of kicking and then getting to full stretch. So as you're finishing your kick, you're getting to a full stretch. We'd like you to be able to do it earlier. So right here, you're at full stretch as you're finishing your kick. Let's look at one more. We'd like you to pull. Again, I think these arms are just a little bit wide, especially this, this left arm out here. This arm seems to be a little bit more on top of it. But again, would like you to shoot through the stroke right here. Would like you to be fully stretched. So at this point, both arms fully stretched. The hands out in front before we unload on the kick right here. So again, before we unload on this kick, we'd like to be able to be fully stretched so we're really shooting, accelerating forward in streamline. Okay, then we're proud of you. Keep working on all your strokes. Keep working on being efficient wall to wall with all your strokes. You can do it.